Hello, my creative friends, and welcome. I'm Dr. Minette Riordan, the owner and founder of Mindful Patterns. And I want to first just say thank you and acknowledge you for being a part of my community and on my email list, whether you are new to the family or you've been around for years. I am incredibly grateful to each and every one of you in this growing family of creative, mostly women and a few amazing men as well. And I wanted to just take a moment to share with you a little bit about the upcoming Radiant Retreat. There are two different sessions scheduled, one in December and one in January. So there's a time that will fit into your schedule, and just share with you why I'm doing this and why it's important to me and why I think it matters to you as well. And I'm going to share a little secret bonus gift with you. So if you watch to the end of the video, I'm going to share a secret bonus that I haven't sent out in the emails yet either. So when I started thinking about the end of the year, reflecting back on what's happened since the beginning of the pandemic in March of 2020, it's been a long haul for all of us. And it has changed the horizon and perspective on lives, on communities, on us personally. You may have felt sad, lonely, isolated, depressed. You may have been sick. You may have lost loved ones. There is so much that has happened in the last year and a half. There's also been tremendous outpouring of creativity and online classes and workshops. It's been great for my business and gave me some much needed time to really focus on the direction that I'm going. And yet it felt like there is just some uncertainty and some need to sort of reconsider, who am I in the world today? And as we hope that the world begins to open up, looking ahead to 2022, I've been really thinking about this question of identity and of who am I? What am I being called to do? So I actually changed the name of the retreat because of some journaling I was doing on an airplane this week when I flew home from Colorado, where I got to spend a week with my mom, which was wonderful. And I had recently been invited to write an article for one of my favorite online magazines, Aspire Magazine, which is coming out at the beginning of December. And as part of my own journaling and writing, I've been thinking a lot about this concept of my heart's desire and what is it that I'm being called to do. And I don't necessarily believe that any of us have one singular purpose, but that we tend to have themes in our lives and that we tend to have stages. And I notice I go through these cycles of every 7 or 8 years in my life and my living and my work, where I feel like I need a refresh and a renaissance. And I've been in one of those stages, a slow renaissance over the last 2 years to bringing art and creativity more fully present into the center of my life and my work. And if you've been on my list for a while, you've seen me start to make those shifts and talk about it. And I'm actually letting go of a couple of my business coaching programs and really focusing in on my calling to help women reclaim that lost part of their self and to really honor the creative being that we are, and to recognize how important creativity is as a form of radical self-care, and in our own satisfaction and fulfillment, and the joy that we bring to the world often comes through the lens of creativity. And so when I thought about the Radiant Retreat, and if you saw my email, I shared the story about finding the book. I wish I had the book to show you, this beautiful book that was all gold and blue. And all I could see on the spine of the book in someone's little library was the word radiant. And I thought, that's how I want to feel going into 22. That's the energy that I want to bring through 22, radiant, vibrant, alive, enthusiastic. And this has been a really hard year for me personally. I've struggled with some health issues. I've had a lot of anxiety. I'm not someone who has struggled with a lot of anxiety in my life. So it kind of really threw me for a loop to feel the impact of that physically on my life. And I think so much of it is from the pandemic and being isolated and not having the same level of connection. I'm also an empty nester this year, a lot of changes. And if you're anything like me, you're sitting there going, I don't know what to do with all of this, or I don't know how to go from this place where I'm sitting right now. It may feel uncomfortable, it may feel unclear, and it may feel really exciting as well. So it could be unclear and exciting, and you know that there's something calling you, and you're just not sure what it is. So the Radiant Retreat is 2 half days because it's hard to sit on Zoom for a full day, and 2 half days to really start to look, to plan, to dream, to think about what's the energy and the vision and the inspiration that you want to carry into 2022 for your personal and your professional life. So all my years as a business owner and a business coach, I have learned that I love planning. And I've learned that if I bring some of what I've learned on the business side to my creative life, and I have some different visions and some more clarity around what it is that I want to pursue, learn, grow, create, become, and be going into the new year, that I'm not just more productive, which I love being productive, I have to admit, but I'm also more fulfilled. So when I think about what does it mean to live a radiant life in 2022, it's about feeling a sense of fulfillment, about feeling a sense of meaning. And for me, it's all about feeling that deep sense of connection to self, to my community, to my family, and to the divine God spirit, whatever your word is. So during the retreat, we're going to look at the different areas of your life that matter most to you, and what is it that you want to put in place, and how do you want to feel in 2022? So this isn't a vision board. It is not about setting goals or resolutions, but it's really looking at what would make 2022 the most radiant year ever for you. And it's going to be based on these 5 keys to following your heart's desire. So we're going to do a little bit of fun mind mapping around these 5 keys. If you've never done mind mapping, it's a really fun creative process. And then we're also going to do some art journaling, which is one of my favorite methods for exploring the intersection and integration of words and art and beauty and meaning. So I have a lot of fun planned for these 2 half days, whether you join me in December or you join me in January. From the bottom of my heart, what I want most for you and for me and for everyone is to have the most radiant year ever. So if you know you love community, sisterhood, circles, creativity, play, and exploration as the stuff that makes magic and will help you plant some amazing seeds for the best year in a number of years that you may have experienced, please come and join me for the Radiant Retreat in December or January. And as a reminder, through I think it's Monday, I don't have the date right in front of me, that would be helpful, Monday the 29th, when you sign up for the Radiant Retreat, you not only save $100 off the registration price for the retreat, which is $200, but you also get our whole self-care bundle that my son has been working on. And we have some beautiful, well, that's not the right page, beautiful designs on the planner that are coming your way. And this will also come with some bonus videos on how to use a couple of these planners. This is just our first sample printing, but this is going to help you, one, get ready for the Radiant Retreat, and then 2, have a fun way to sort of plan your time that's flexible, creates more freedom, and brings a lot of joy and creativity to your life, as opposed to too much structure. I believe that it's the balance between structure and flow that creates magic. So we're giving you one of our creative coloring series on meditation and mandalas, a personal development journal, and then a beautiful vision book that will help take those seeds that you plant in the Radiant Retreat and bring them more fully into your creative vision as well. So we have those 3 juicy bonuses through November 29th. And then if you sign up by the end of Friday after Thanksgiving, so the infamous Black Friday, November 26th, not only can you come, but I want to encourage you to bring a friend for free. So make sure on Friday, November 26th, the day after Thanksgiving, that you check your email to discover how to, well, no, I don't want to do that. So let me retract that. So in the email, right below this video, you will see the instructions on how to invite a friend, because why wait till next week to do that? But you have until Friday to take advantage of the special bring a friend for free, because art, creativity, sisterhood, and circles are more fun with our friends. I'd love to see you there. Thank you for watching. And it's going to be a lot of creative fun, and it's going to set you up to have the most radiant, vibrant, and meaningful, fulfilling year that you've experienced in quite a while. So come join me for the fun. I'll see you there. I'm Dr. Minette Riordan, CEO and founder of Mindful Patterns, and I can't wait to play and see what we can co-create together. Have an amazing rest of your day.